Hi. I'm eating burnt pizza. So I'm scrambling up a 3x3 right now, following one of these scrambles here. Here, the first one, which I printed out from some scrambles that Stefan Pachman had up on the internet for his own printing purposes. Because I'm going to do some color neutral 3x3 solves. I thought I would do some of those because I've never done color neutral walkthroughs before. I think it'll be interesting. So this is the first scramble here, and the first thing I noticed, well, we'll go through the edges first, then I'll show you the big surprise. Here's the red, here's the green, and guess where blue and orange are? Right here in this giant freaking block of 1x2 block. So of course I'm gonna build an extended cross, right? Wrong. Well, right. Okay, here we go. I'll show you the next surprise. Oh, because I've already been through this, and I know what I want to do. So, first thing I would do is I would set up this edge here so I could make the extended part of the cross. So I would start out, I guess, with the cross side of my right hand, just for this purpose. It would make it easier to just go R prime to line up the orange. Then I would line up the blue with a U prime. And then I would continue on my R prime to solve the 2x2x2 block. And I would hold the cube up. And I would notice this pair right here. This green-orange pair. So I would bring that over here. I would solve that pair. And then I would notice this pair here. So I would bring that pair out. And come over here and solve it here. And kind of the annoying thing with this, with having all those pairs solved, would be this next part, but it's kind of worth it. I would pop the green edge up, solve it by doing this. I would have to move that pair out of the way, solve it, and then move the pair back. Then I would move this pair out of the way, solve this edge, and move it back, giving me a fucking huge-ass triple extended cross. Yeah. So then all I'd have to do is solve this red-green pair, like so. Bam! And then I get my favorite OLL of all time, which is this fish, and I see the two dots, so I know it's this case. Bam! That's so easy. Then I would notice this orange bar right here, so I would know to match that up. Man, it's been orange and blue this whole solve. So I've got that lined up, and that tells me that this is an A-perm, because I see the corners here, and that's a block. And I know it's a clockwise A-perm because this is going to go over there. So I would do that. Ah! Fucking lock up. Okay, and that's it for that solve. I'm just doing the next scramble, and well, being that this is color neutral solves, I'm always checking out white first, just to see if it's an easy case, and if not, then I'm going to go looking at the other colors. But in this situation, I'm going to do green, and I'll tell you why. Because it's an easy green cross. This red edge is matched up here, already solved. This yellow edge is lined up with yellow, and when I solve that yellow edge, this orange edge would come down and line up with orange, and then all I'd have to do is take care of this white edge. So this is a pretty easy green cross. What I would do with green on the bottom here is red's already solved, so I would solve yellow, before I solve orange, I'm going to do an F to line up the white, bring that in, then solve orange. And I see this corner first. This is my first corner here, the red-white corner. I do not see the edge from this angle, so I'd have to check. It's going to be either this edge or this edge, and I know it's one of those two, and it's this one here. So I guess I would just bring this edge out, or actually I would just line it up like this so I can make a pair. And this is an easy way to solve this pair. It's in its own slot with facing up. So I would bring it like this. Put it in the slot that way, and then bam, it's solved. If I come across that case again, I'll show you later. That was kind of hard to see. Next corner I see is this yellow-red corner, and the edge is back here. I saw it. So I would line those up and make a pair, and here we have that same situation again. And just for this purpose, I'll rotate the cube, just to show you how I'm doing this. I'm bringing it out, bringing it back into the slot, bringing the slot down, fixing that, and bringing it down. Okay, so I was back here. And I would have seen this next, this white-orange corner, and the edge is right there. So I'm just going to do a small D prime, L prime, U prime L to solve that pair. And I have one pair left, which is this pair right here, this orange-yellow pair. So I'm going to set it right here and solve them like so. I've got the big lightning bolt here, and I know the bar's back here because it's not here. So I'm going to do that OLL. Then I see the bar here, so I would know to match that up, and that gives me a G-perm. And I know because this corner goes here that it's one of this case here. Okay. I'm going to do red cross in this one. I've got the green piece lined up here. I've got white lined up with white up here. I've got yellow pieces here, and then the blue piece next to that. So what I would do first is slide this green back so it's on green. Bring this white straight down. And then for the blue and yellow pieces, I would do like so. I would do an R prime to match up the blue, U prime to match up yellow, then F, R2, and there's my cross. Okay. Okay, the first thing I see is this pair here, the blue-white pair. So I'm going to bring that here. Actually, I'm not going to bring it there, but I'm going to bring it here and solve it like so. Now, I don't see anything right now except this red. That is the only thing I see. So that's the blue-yellow piece. And I do not see the edge. There it is. So I'm going to set it up to an easy situation, and I'm going to solve it. I'm going to see this green-white corner, and the green-white edge is back here, right here. So I'm going to do the same thing. Set it up in the easy situation, solve it right there. And now the last corner I see the red back here is the yellow-green. So I'm going to solve it like that. I've got the W here. And I saw this white bar, so I know to line that up, and it gives me an R perm. Okay? I'm going to go with yellow in this situation. This piece is already solved. The red's lined up here, the blue piece is here, and the green piece is right here. So the way I would do this cross would be to leave orange where it is. I would, before bringing the red down, I would solve blue in the back, then bring the red down, and then take care of the green with an F2 here. Now, I see this first corner here, the green-orange corner, and I take a peek back, and I know that's the edge for it. So, this is one of my special favorite situations, where I've got the pair here, like, the edges in the middle layer, but the corner on top with the cross color facing me, these do not match. So, the way I do this, and this is so good, I love this, I've accidentally figured this out one day. You do U2, and now most people would do this. They would bring the edge up, do a U prime to get it into this situation, but I don't do that, and I'll show you why. Back here, you two do RUR prime. Bam! Pair right in front of your face, bitch. Now that's going to go back in this back left slot. And there's an easy way to do that without rotating the cube. Bring the slot back. Put the pair in upside down. Start to bring it back, but fix that, and you're solved back there. I see the blue and orange pair right here, and I know they go back here, so I'm just gonna do this little shit right here. And I see the green-yellow, I'm sorry, the green-red corner, and the edge is right here, so easy situation right there. And the last pair back here is the blue and red, so bam. I've got one of the P cases. Go like this for the OLL. And I see the blue bar in the back. Line that up. I see I've got myself an R perm. Bam. I'm gonna do one more. Bitch fuckers. Alright, we're gonna do this last one on white. Just for the hell of it, because I like white. That's my color, and that always has been for a long time. It's the color I'm best at. So I see blue's already on the white, green's here, orange is here, and red's here on red. So how I would do this would be, ooh, look at that nice blue pair right there. Oh yeah, that's hot. Okay, how I would do this would be to do a D2 to bring blue over to this side. I would bring green down. I would put my orange down. Do a D prime to align everything, and then do R2 to solve the red piece. First thing I would notice instantly is this corner here, the blue-red corner, and I think that might be the edge, and it is. So I'm going to put it right here where it belongs and solve it. And I see this orange-green pair here. So I'm going to bring the edge over and do that. Red and green's right here. I'm going to do my favorite case right here. Bam, pair. And I see nothing at all. So I'm assuming the corner's down here. It is. And the edge is up in this back spot. So I'm going to get it out like beginner's method style and solve it in the back. Now I got the staircase here. But the bar's not on this side. It's on this side. So I got to get it like this. And which perm do I have? It's R perm, but this is the other R perm. This is the left R perm. Now, the way I do this is I use the algorithm that Eric Ackersdyke uses, where you hold the double bar here and go like this. See that? That's a bitch-ass algorithm. So, real fast, it would be like... And then to fix it. Alright, guys. I hope this was fun, as it was for me.